Okay, greetings everybody, and welcome to SeriousCreeper's adventures in Into the Breach. This is a tactical turn-based strategy game made by the guys who made FTL, Faster Than Light. So if this is a game you enjoyed, then you might enjoy this as well. There are some similarities. Personally, I actually have this thing where, like, if I see someone play a turn-based strategy game, I really like it and enjoy it. But usually when I try to play them myself, I don't really get hooked by them. I'm not quite sure what it is. But I've been playing this for like 3 hours and I really like it so far. It's a lot less complex. You don't have to micromanage too much, which I think is what makes me personally enjoy this more. But let's just jump right into it. Humanity destroyed. Vex threat unstoppable. Mission failed. Open a breach. Time to go back and try again. So apparently we are time travelers. You can see time traveler. Right now we only have this guy, Ralph Carlson. If you want to be named after him or any other person, let me know in the comments. And later on we get more time travelers unlocked. So this is a game that you probably have to replay a few times to actually make progress in this. I haven't completely finished a full playthrough of this yet. There's like 4 islands that you have to conquer or you know, protect, I guess. Free them from the Vex. And after that, I think you go back and it resets or something, and then you get new stuff unlocked. So, for example, we have these victory medals here. If you complete 2 island victories, 3 and 4, you get like different medals for that. And we have these achievements that you have to do throughout your game to get these little coins. And then with these coins, we can get different mechs. So right now we only have these Rift Walkers. These were the very first mechs to fight against the Vec. They're efficient and reliable. And then later on, if you have enough coins, you can unlock these guys as well. So kind of cool. I'm guessing they're going to play pretty differently. Yeah, we can see we have this combat mech, a cannon mech, and an artillery mech. These are the ones we start out with. Later on, you can recolor them, but we don't have any unlocked yet. You can also rename them if you want. You can see their stats. And yeah, but since we only have this guy right now, can't really do too much. He has the benefit of gaining 2 XP per kill, which is nice. So I think we're just going to start on normal and see what happens. We hold this timeline no matter what. Alright. Cool. So here's the map. We have these 4 islands. We need to complete them in order. So this one first, and this, and this. We have a power grid up here. This is kind of your health. If this reaches 0, you die. It's game over. There are ways to increase this depending on what missions you do. And apparently I think if this bar is completely full from what I understand, then you increase your grid defense, which helps you to protect buildings. And the buildings is what, if they get destroyed, they lower your power grid. So you have to protect these buildings, or at least try to. Sometimes there's situations where you may have to sacrifice a building for, you know, the greater good, but ideally, you always want to make sure you save them. You can also save people. We have these reactor cores that we can talk about later, and reputation. Reputation is kind of like a currency. Every time you complete an island, you can use these to buy upgrades and other things for your mech. So the first island is this one. This museum island recreates old Earth as it was before the ocean rose and nearly wiped out humanity. We can see who the CEO is of this island. We can see the type of environment and temperate, or if it's temperate, you can see the tiles that will occur on there, mountains, water. And you can also see the type of enemies that will show up and eventually the boss. So let's just go in here. If you are from the future, you'll find our island is even further back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I'd have loved to give you a tour of the old Earth relics. So there's a little bit of a combat mission we can do here to learn how the game works. I'm just gonna decline it for now. I think I'm just gonna decline. I'll keep these tutorial notes on because I haven't completed all islands yet, so I don't know what's gonna be there in the later ones. I'd rather have the tutorials enabled for that. Okay, so this is where we start, kinda, the corporate HQ. We like spread across the map. From what I notice is that every time you complete a mission, you unlock more missions, and then after you completed, I think 4 missions, or at least until 3 are left, then you can go fight the boss of this island, and then you can't do the other one. So you kind of have to choose what you want. And you can see there's these icons here, so star or this power grid icon. That means you can see in a bonus objective list there, if we, for example, kill at least 7 enemies in this area, we get a star, which again is like currency, so we can buy stuff later. If we protect a power generator on this map, we will get an extra power grid blip up here. So that's a good thing to have. For example, if you had a full power grid, you probably want to go for this one, which gives you 2 stars instead. These power grid, or these reactor cores up here are used to upgrade your mechs. So these are our 3 mechs. We have different characters here too. Stefan Tecasio doesn't have a ability right now, but can unlock 2 later. And then Genos has also like 2 skills that we can unlock. And then, you know, each mech has their own weapons. Later on you can install secondary weapon or passive module. And if you played FTL, you may notice that this looks a bit similar. You have like a reactor bar. This is what these reactor cores are for. You can increase this, pretty much install more power, and then you can use this power to activate different things, right? Like you could increase your health or your movement or something. Power more weapons, make them stronger, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty useful to have. But since we don't have any yet, no point in really talking about it. So I think we're just gonna start with this map here, Vex threat detected, and I want that power grid, the little, you know, power blip. So I think we'll do this. Oh, this is a fun map from the looks of it. Old Earth's proximity mines are buried in this region from hundreds of years ago. We were slowly disarming them, but then we thought, why not use them against the Vec? Good idea. And you can see a little preview of the map. And the cool thing is, if you click start, it just zooms in. It's like, here's your map. You're right there. It's pretty cool. All right. Couple of things to explain here. So the overall goal of this is to kind of just survive. Each mission or each map has a different survive, or, you know, different amount of turns you have to survive. This one is 5. And within these 5 turns, we have to complete these bonus objectives to get all these extra things. Definitely want those. We can see the enemies here. We can see what they do. This guy is flying, which means he can just fly over most terrain tiles. And he also gives every other Vec, which are the aliens or the enemies, a +1 HP, as long as this guy lives. He doesn't get that bonus. But if you hover over these, you can see the little heart icon. That means they are buffed. And then we have 3 of these fireflies, which pretty much you can see they attack for 1 damage, and they just shoot in a straight line. So whatever is in, you know, within a line will get hit. Or whatever is the first object, I guess, will get hit. And each turn, more of these guys will slowly show up, and you'll see where they spawn. A lot of this stuff is like, it shows you exactly how enemies behave, what they're attacking, etc. So lots of information. You can even see the attack order here, in which order they move and attack, which is super useful. But yeah, you can see these buildings, they have these power grid icons. So every time one of these buildings dies, we lose one of our power grid, or health bar, whatever you want to call it. And this over here is the power generator, which is the one we need to protect for the bonus objective. And then we have these old Earth mines. That's why this map is pretty fun. Anything that stands on it gets killed. So that might help us with some things here. So we have to place our mechs here. We can only place them on these highlighted fields. So I think I'm just gonna put put my big one there. The cannoneer or the tank guy I'm gonna put here. So I'm kind of hoping that these guys will go for it. How? Oh, they only move 2 fields, so probably not. But and because this guy can shoot from really far away, I'll put him here. And I'll talk about what each of these guys can do in a bit. We are saved. Help is here. Dad, look. I like that they talk. So that guy just walked into a mine. Because why not? He walked into a mine as well. Awesome. Less work for us to do. Okay. So that was the enemy turn. And you can see where they moved. You can see that this guy is currently trying to attack this direction. So if I would move away, right, he would just hit the building, which is not great. And then this guy's just not doing anything. He's just like buffing them. And then next turn, out of these 3 fields, more enemies will emerge. So we kind of have to... We can, for example, push an enemy on top of this to prevent him from coming out. Or we can stand on our own. Doing so, though, will damage whatever stands on top of it. So either our mechs or the enemy. So it can be quite useful to push these guys on there if that's like part of your strategy, I suppose. But let's go over mechs here. So we have this guy, the combat mech. He has a punch. He deals 2 damage, has to be right next to an enemy, and it pushes the enemy backwards as well. If things get pushed into other things, like enemies, buildings, mountains, whatever, they get an extra damage. We can also repair. All of these mechs can repair, but that skips a turn as well. This guy back here is super cool. It's artillery. So he can move pretty far, and then with this cannon we can attack on in a straight line. We have to skip like the first tile, but then we can hit any tile on the map, so there's no limited range. And basically what happens, we deal the damage of whatever tile we hit, and then all the surrounding tiles or enemies get pushed away. So that's pretty useful to reposition enemies on the map. And then our tank here is, well, a tank. It's similar to the artillery, except you can actually shoot like the tile next to you. And whatever it hits, it will push it as well. So that's super useful to have. Cool. All right, what do we want to do here? Now, this guy has 4 health because of this guy. Unfortunately, I can't reach him with him. What I could do, for example, though, is reposition this guy a little bit. So what I mean by that is we can go here. And the cool thing is, every time you move, you can undo it. As long as you haven't done an action afterwards, like a attack or repair or something, you can undo them all. So I can move this guy and so on, like here, and this guy here, and then I can just undo this. You can also reset the entire turn once per combat only though, so kinda don't want to use that if you don't have to. Okay, so what I'm thinking here, let me double check. Ideally, how are we gonna do this? What I'm thinking is, maybe I'll go with him here. Then I'll stand in this spot. I can shoot this field, which will make him, you know, I can shoot this field to make this guy push over here. And then I could come in with this guy, punch him, and make him land on the mine. Or, even better, I can't quite get here, unfortunately, with my mech. That would have been amazing. Okay, let's undo this completely. I think a better move would be... Let's see, that's 1 damage though. 1. Yeah. It's not great either. I was thinking I could make him stand on this field, but then I'll get hit by his attack. I would have to tank one of these hits. But, you know, having 1 less enemy per turn might be kinda good. If I was able to stand here, I could punch him for 2 and then hit him with this guy for 1. That'd be even better. Okay. Let me think. Because we could also go here and push this guy onto the mine and make him explode. Which would give him 3 health. But again, I can't... I could push him on there, but then... Yeah, I would just have to stand there, I guess. But maybe that's fine, because I kind of like to get rid of him. I'm not sure if he's going to blow up though from this mine. Let's just try it. Yep, sure is. Okay, so he has 3 health. I moved this guy, so I can't move him again, or undo his move, because I just did an action there. But I'm just going to shoot. Make him stand on this. He's going to take 1 damage at least from this. I'm going to take a damage as well, but at least we're going to prevent a enemy from spawning. And the music in this game is amazing, man. I've been listening to the soundtrack all day long. It's so good. There's so many good songs on the soundtrack. Highly recommend it. Trying to be quiet so you can listen to it. Alright. New enemy. 2 new enemies. So we have a scorpion. Can move 3 tiles. It will web the target first, which makes them not be able to move. So right now you web the building, which is, you know, not super useful. But if they would web our mechs, then they would not be able to move. And then afterwards he will attack for 1. So we need to make sure this doesn't happen, because we don't want him to attack this building at all. Luckily there's a mine, so we could probably do something like this. Shoot here. Oh no, we can't shoot there, because it's going to damage the building. This guy later gets the ability that prevents buildings from getting damaged, but we don't have this yet. So what I'm thinking instead, we have to push him somewhere. I can't get him to the mine. That's unfortunate. He's just gonna shoot in a straight line. I'm not too worried about, and he's gonna be dead soon. And then this guy's also new. The Hornet is flying. and it will deal 1 damage to just whatever is in front of it as well. So we have 2 problems here. Him I can go kill with this guy. I can just punch him for 2 and he's dead. Him I could shoot with this guy to push down, and then come down with this guy and shoot him to... oh no, that wouldn't kill him. That wouldn't quite kill him. So instead we should probably shoot him up here and then use this guy to shoot him even further up. So he's gonna like attack this field instead. That could work. So we'd have to stand... Nope. Here, right? Because we have to shoot this field. Because he's gonna be here and then he's gonna land there. Okay. Just undo that move, so in case I do something wrong, I can still move him. Okay, let's do this. Then we need to stand here. Yeah. Shoot him here. Doesn't damage, but it's gonna move him away, so he's just attacking an empty tile. And then this guy's gonna take out this dude. Because we hit the forest here, or attacked when an enemy was in the forest, this thing is on fire now, so whatever steps on that will get damaged. Only problem is we need to kill 3 more enemies before we get that bonus objective there, so we need to make sure we do that. Well, there's one. I love those mines. It's oh so useful. Okay, so he webbed me twice. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. I can shoot one of these to, like, unweb me, but that's not enough. And we also need to make sure we kill this guy. So, how do we do this? That is actually an excellent question. This is not a great position to be in. He probably has to take care of him, kind of do the same thing of shooting this field to push him up there. He could shoot 1 to free himself, but that's not enough. And I can't stand nearby to prevent any of these guys from getting attacked. So, alternatively, if we free up this guy, we can shoot that guy over there. So, could we do this somehow? If I stand here, I can push this guy, but that wouldn't kill him. So, just push him in there as well, but only deal 1 damage. Oh no, this would work. But that's not enough, because this guy is still gonna attack this building. He can move how many fields? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's not in a good position, unfortunately. I can't stand on the mines, obviously. Hold on a second. If we do this, this guy will die on the mine, and then this guy can move forward, kill this guy with 2 shots, and then I can shoot this. He's gonna get damage from this guy, but, you know, still better than the alternative. Oh, no, actually, if we do this, we get... No, we wouldn't get pushed, though, because we are webbed, right? I'm guessing we wouldn't be able to get pushed. Oh, I don't know. I've never done this. I've never tried to push someone that's webbed. That is a good question now, actually. Because if we land on this, the mech would get destroyed. It says the arrow moving down there, so I'm guessing it is possible. Yeah, I don't see a way of not preventing one of the buildings getting attacked, unfortunately. Now, you might see something that I don't see, and again, I'm gonna blame the YouTubers, the YouTuber's curse. When you play a game and narrate it at the same time, things are not always as obvious as if you were playing on your own. But what I could do is shoot here, for example, which pushes this guy down, which would block this field, and he would attack this guy. I would still get damage, but then I can shoot this guy to make sure he doesn't destroy his power plant. But I won't be able to do anything about this guy. I can't deal 1 extra damage to this, I don't think. Because I can't stand anyway here to attack him. Because the punch has to be adjacent, like in this line, it can't be like diagonal. And I don't know what happens if I punch a mine, to be honest. What would happen? I don't know. I guess it would just explode, but, you know, that wouldn't really help. I think we may have... Oops, no. I think we may have to do that. I don't see a different way to doing this. Because if I do this, I'm pretty sure I'll push this guy over here, because it shows me that he'll move. If he wouldn't move, then this would be the good way of doing it. But there's no like saving and undoing, so I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna go do this. I was kind of hoping too that it would push the mine, but it does not. Okay, and we shoot this guy. At least we save the buildings, you know. Still need to kill 2 enemies though, but we can do this next turn probably. He's gonna get 2 damage. And he, again, unfortunately can't do much. So I think I'm actually gonna move here. Just so I can reach these guys next turn. And maybe out of curiosity. Okay, you can destroy them. Okay. It doesn't damage me. Good to know. Ah, gonna lose our power there, unfortunately. But we gained one this mission, so I guess it balances it out. There's more opportunities to get more power. Okay, he's hurt, he's blocking it. He's going for that. Okay, he died. Good. So we actually just need to kill 1. Oh, but we have 4 guys attacking. Great. Not so great. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Him I can kill. What's this guy? If I shoot... Let's see, what's the order here? Oh, he goes first. Well, I can shoot him to kill him. But then we still have 2 here that would do stuff. Damn, I think we're gonna lose another grid. Wow, this is like a tricky first mission. The last time I played, it was so much easier. This is all procedure generated though, so it's always different. Yeah, I don't, because we have 4 guys attacking, and I don't see a way of pretending them from attacking this. I was thinking, you know, if I shoot here, it will push him away. Oh, wait. No, that still wouldn't work though. Because he would still be alive and stand here and attack this building, and there's no way I can't even, like, even if I could get in front of it, I would die from that. He would be here, so he would just attack air. That'd be fine. And unfortunately, this guy's going first. Otherwise, if this was going first, I would have pushed him in front of this, and that would be this. That would be done. But can't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I don't see a way. I think I have to do it like this. Shoot him, kill him, kill him. And he will attack this building, unfortunately. Damn, wow, okay. I don't know, if you see something, let me know in the comments, because I don't see a different option. I don't see a different option. There's no way for me to kill those 2 at the same time, or at least displace him enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, at least we did it, and I think we got the 2 bonus objectives, yeah. So we get that energy back at least. But yeah, wow, that was a tough one for the first one. Last time it was so much easier. Well, let's just do a second one. This one is end the battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect the clinic. And also we have tidal waves, but we only get stars this time. We don't get energy. So these fields are going to turn into water next turn. Any enemy that's not flying, that's going to stand in here, is going to die. Our mechs, because they're massive, I don't think we can see this here. Oh yeah, there it is. Massive. They can walk in water, but they can't shoot while they're in water. And these guys can just fly over it. So that is fun. This guy, well, they're going to move first before they do stuff, but he could have otherwise pushed him into the water as well. We have to protect the clinic, all the other buildings again, and yeah, let's just see how that goes, I guess. And go. Okay, they're going for that building and the clinic right away. Now so this is interesting because now we need to think about this a bit different. Since we have like this environmental stuff, you can see that the environment will happen before the enemies actually do their thing. So this guy will die next turn because these go turn into water. He will fall down and die. So we don't actually have to worry about him. We just need to worry about the other ones here. So he's only attacking my tank. I can just push him here. Oh no, he's flying. That wouldn't help. So that's fine. And then this guy, I think I'll just go kill him. I'll shoot him. Just wondering if there's a way of me to block one of these tiles. I don't think there is. If I shoot him, he's gonna stand here, and then I could stand here and just shoot him from there. Or I shoot him first. No, that will push me. Yeah, I think I'll just stand here because it's fine. I'll be fine in water. I'll just won't be able to attack from this field, but I can just move out of it again. And then we can kill him as well, and all of them will be dead. Okay, let's just do that. Hopefully this turn or this mission goes a bit better. Okay, he's gonna die from the water. We are just fine because it's a massive mech. Yeah, and we get new enemies emerging. Oh, there's an HP dude. Now, because he's flying, he's fine where he is. He's not gonna die. So, kind of gotta take care of this, same as this guy. So he's just attacking my tank. So as soon as I move away, I'm fine. This guy has 4 health, which is a bit of an issue. But we could just punch him, and then it's fine. He's gonna be here. Ideally, I would like to push him here, but we can't really do that. Then he would block this field, which would be great. I can also just shoot him. He would land here. He would attack this field, get 1 damage, and you know, not bother us anymore. Or I should go for this guy maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll go for that guy first. So if I go here, shoot him, 1 damage, and then I move this guy to here. Kill him. They have less health now, and him I'm just gonna punch. So they're just gonna attack this empty field. Water's coming in. Lucky that these buildings don't get washed up. Okay. What's your move, Vex? Now he webbed me, so I can't move until I kill him or push him away. Same as the tank guy. Now he's gonna die again, so that doesn't matter. But since I can't move, you know, I'll probably just have to shoot him. He's gonna attack that building, so we need to make sure we push him away. Should be easy if we shoot this field. And we could just kill this guy. But then we get damaged here. Is there something else we could do? That's fine. We can take that 1 damage. We just need to make sure we don't take more than 4. And I think actually repairing reduces this again. So my thinking here is shoot this guy. He's going. Oh no, yeah. If I shoot him, he's going to stand here, and this guy will hit his friend, which is amazing. Do this. He will die before he attacks us, and then this guy we push more into the water here, so he doesn't attack the building, and that should be good. One thing to kind of consider is also which mech you use to kill enemies, just so you get different XP. But yeah, that was it. Pretty simple mission compared to the last one. So yeah, that was quite different. Mother Nature comes to our defense. Good thing the structures in the area were prepared for flooding. Thank you, Rift Walkers. Did the thing, got our XP, and we saved all the people we could. And yeah, it talks about how we get this corporate reputation here. Now, I just want to double check. We don't have anything to increase stuff yet. No, he hasn't leveled up. Okay, he almost has a level up, so that's good. 1 more XP. That's fine. Okay, but I think I'm gonna stop here for this episode. Next time we'll probably go this one just because there's energy. I want to focus on the energy ones and then this one afterwards, just so we can build up this grid a little bit, because unfortunately we lost like 2 here in that first mission. Not ideal. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.